Hey guys, Starbound92. Haven't been uploading for I think 2 months, and I just been busy with school, all that. I got me a 360. Expect some new crap with that, and especially when I get my trading done on XD, that's actually going to be my new LP. Since you already know Constantine was being a douche, and I still need to get to uploading, so I'm far behind. But hopefully, after this week's science fair is going to be over, you won't have to worry about the Pokemon tournament. I should be able to upload weekly, and I'll be back to my normal schedule. So yeah, I'm happy for all you guys that came to my Twitter, actually followed me. That was great. They checked, got a couple more, so that's good. But anyway, I have an OU match today against somebody, which I don't know. And I decided to upload this because it was a really good match, and it was clutch, pretty much. I'm going to change the sheen to dark, and we're going to go, so it's a pretty good battle. So he's going to lead off with his Jellicent. I'm going to lead off with my Jirachi. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks, and he's actually going to go for the top, but since I'm faster, I get my rocks up. So now I'm going to switch out, go into my Jolteon. This he goes for a Scald that's 30%, not that bad. Try to go for the Volt Switch, and he sends out Ferrothorn. Now this Ferrothorn right here gave me so many problems. So I get a crit, I get out there, I don't know why they're showing me his screen. I go on Bugsy, so I try to predict the Pursuit and see if he's going to switch, but he actually scouts what I'm going to do with a Protect. So it doesn't work. So now I am forced to switch because I'm Bandit. I switch back in to my Garchomp, hoping I can get off a Fire Fang because I don't run. This is a Jolly Scarfed Garchomp, so he protects again. Now right here I make a really bad play. I know the switch was pretty obvious. I should have switched out, but instead I just stayed in. I don't know why. And he takes that Fire Fang like to nothing, so he gets a little more recovery. So that's bad. So now I'm going to go switch out back into my Jolteon, I believe. Yes? Yeah. Back into my Jolteon. He's going to go for the Scald. That's going to do a lot. I'm looking pretty low. So I know what he's going to do now. He's going to switch. Take the Volt Switch. So I'm actually going to go for this. Oh, I actually go for the Volt Switch. This is another turn. I switch out. I decide to go on my Scizor. Just go straight. Just try to go for the Pursuit thing again. Actually, U-turn, because I knew he wasn't going to switch. I U-turn out to my Jirachi, and he goes for the Leech Seed. That's not really that important. So now I'm going to end up knowing, since I can't touch it, I'm going to actually Witch Pass, because it looks like he has no... He sets up spikes. Now, this is going to be a problem for me, but I'm pretty sure I can handle it. So now I'm going to switch back into my Jolteon. It's going to take spikes. But since this thing really doesn't have any attacking moves, I will get the Wish Pass. So now instead of going for the Volt Switch, I actually go for the Signal Beam. He decides to stay in. He gets confused. That kind of helped, but really didn't at the end. Then he switches out to his Garchomp. And Signal Beam takes a good chunk out of this thing. A good chunk of damage. And then I'm going to switch out to my Dauphin, my physically and offensive Dauphin. And it's going to take the Earthquake like a champ. So now so right here, I predicted him to go on his Jellicent, so I go for the Stone Edge. But he actually goes into his Dragonite, which is really good, because that means I'm going to get the kill. I get that 68. Now, let me pause this for a minute. I'm going to kill it off with Ice Shot. Right there, I could have easily went for the Rapid Spin and got rid of these spikes, which ended up getting me in so much panic toward the end of this battle. But instead, for that Stone Edge, it was kind of crucial, but at the same time, it ended up not mattering because I figured something out. So, now I kill that thing off, get some lefties. He's going to send out his Jellicent again. I'm going to switch out and go back into my Bugsy so I can try to go for a Pursuit. If he switches, he actually goes for the Scald. So I do smash him with a Pursuit. But I cannot take another one, sadly. So, I end up taking out. That spikes end up mattering right there. And this thing was a big... that thing in Ferrothorn was his threat. So now he's going to send out Joey. I kind of predicted what he was going to do. Go to Ferrothorn to take the Volt Switch. I think I go for it anyway. Yeah, I go for it anyway. Just, what the heck. It's at low health. So now I'm going to bring out Garchomp again. And I think I go for the Earthquake, but because he protected, he's going to have enough damage to Elite Seed, get all his health back, and this thing was just really annoying. So I go for the Earthquake, that's 30. Would have took it, well, I think I wouldn't have took him out, but I would have been close. So he gets Elite Seed now. Now I really can't stay in. I'm kind of forced to switch out, so I'm going to go right into my Jolteon again. He's going to go for a Protect. So now I am going to go for the Signal Beam because it did 30 damage. He's going to go for his last layer of spikes. So this ends up mattering. So he goes for a Protect. I'm like, okay. He's really just seeing. I don't know if you thought I was choice. So I just end up killing it off. He Death Fodder. That's good. This thing wasn't a pain in my ass. Hold on. So I'm going to send out Garchomp. And he actually switches out to his. No, I switch out. No. Got my screen. I switch out to my Dauphin. But he crits me. So I couldn't Ice Shard this Garchomp. So that was bad. But anyway, I'm Jolly Scarf. So I can outspeed most Garchomps. So I go for the Dragon Claw. Take it out. But his Rough Skin ends up taking me out. So that was the big threat. But it's alright. So now I'm going to send out Jolteon. He sends out Starmie. So I'm Timid Spec. So I'm sure I can outspeed a Starmie regularly. So I take it out with the Volt Switch. Get out of there. Swindon Jirachi. And I'm going to speed this up. So this is pretty much stall. Right. Oh, no. Actually, no. My bad. He sends out Alakazam. Hits with the Focus Blast. Get this SD drop. But I get the Wish off. So I'm just saying, okay, if he misses, that's great. He misses. Now I go for the Body Slam. Get the Para. And now I get my health back. So I'm looking at a pretty good spot. Get the Para. Hit him. That's done. Now, this last turn, I'm about to speed this up. This last things were crucial. So now, this gets annoying. I have Wish, Stealth Rocks, Iron Head, and Body Slam. So this thing pretty much walls me. So I know Jolteon can do a lot of damage with Volt Switch if I bring it in. So right now, this whole time, I'm literally just trying to weaken it to a point that, and I was thinking of Wish Passing, but I forgot he had layers of spikes. But I have 28% left, so I know if I can at least get some damage off of it, and he gets the burn right here, then I'm good. Because the Keldeo gets totally walled by this. Because most Gelatins have water absorbed, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to lose if Jolteon can do it. But then something occurred to me when I was trying to weaken it. And this didn't click in until after I send out Jolteon. So I get that Wish, it's just an endless stall. Something kicks in. I think it's going to come up soon. I didn't notice it. He disabled my my Iron Head. I didn't notice it until after I lost Jolteon, brought in Keldeo, and I just get ahead. So I got disabled. So I'm still thinking at this point, okay, I'm screwed. Okay, Jolteon, can you take this out with one Volt Switch? And it turns out he cannot. So I'm pretty much calling it game, but I don't quit, and that was great. Because now I realize why. So really, I was just going to stall out, maybe, hoping for a PP stall. Get that Wish, that was great. Hoping for a PP stall. Now I actually realize, I'm like, wait a minute. I got disabled by that Iron Head. I actually can set up and hit him with a Hydro Pump. So pretty much I set up to a +6 and pretty much destroy him. Because at that point, he technically can't do anything. I can keep on subbing. And since the only offensive move it looks like he has is Scald, I can just pretty much sub up, Calm Mind up, and literally for the longest time, he kept on Scalding, and each boost I got, he could not break my sub with that Scald. So pretty much, it was technically game. Actually, I didn't lose Jolteon. I would have lost him in when Stealth Rocks would have came. So it's game. Now, if I would have did a Rapid Spin, I probably would have still had Jolteon at the same time. I wouldn't have did this, but that was an interesting game, and that was actually a surprise victory because I had thought I had lost, but I actually won. So that's why you don't mess with, sub, and I get disabled, so that kind of proves my theory. So that's why you learn in this battle. One lesson you want to take from this is don't mess with sub Calm Mind Keldeo, the Edward Elric of the team. And yeah, so that's going to be the end of this battle. If you enjoyed the battle, leave a like, comment,